Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created these ocean-inspired nails using gel from the Nail Reserve. So let's get right into it. This is the first shade, Persephone. It's a really gorgeous brown. Next, we have the shade White Addict. We have navy blue, and on the bottles it shows that they're vegan, 9-free, and cruelty-free. This is the shade Marina Del Rey. Here is Royal Green, and lastly we have Ocean's Heart. It's a really pretty glittery color. And of course we have a base and top coat. Here I just grabbed an extra lid and I'm going to use that as a palette. I laid out most of the colors and I'm mixing the brown and white color to create a nice tan for the sand effect on the tip of the nail. I'm just taking a little bit of that and painting that on, really not being too specific because I'm going to cover up the edges with some of the blue from the ocean. And my nails were already prepped and ready to go. I'm just using full cover tips because I thought that'd be way easier for showcasing the gels rather than trying to build up a nail. I'm taking some of the deep navy blue and putting that on near the cuticle, and then taking some lighter blue and putting that closer to the edge. Somewhat blending. You don't really need a perfect blend or anything like that. It's definitely okay and probably preferred if this is a little bit more messy. Now I'm taking some of the light blue in the green shade and mixing those two to sort of create a tealish color. So far I'm really enjoying how these gels are performing. They're so pigmented and just really easy to work with. And I'm just working with those shades of blue and just sort of playing around with it. Now taking some of the clear base gel, I'm going in with that, and this is what really helps to create the effect. It sort of creates a watered down, maybe water marble type effect. So it just helps the colors really blend and not be as harsh. You don't see the lines as much. You just really see as though it was fluid and flowing like real water. And this video is not sponsored, by the way. I did get these sent to me, but that was just to try out, and all opinions are still my own. So far, I'm super impressed with the products, and I'll have everything linked down below, along with my 50% off discount code using Kayla's nail. So just in case you were interested, everything will be down there if you wanted to check anything out. Now going back and explaining a little bit of what I did, I went over the whole nail with the clear base coat, and without curing, I took some white and I'm just sort of adding it along the edges and dragging it out, doing little swirls, just creating this really like wavy effect. Similar to like water marbling is the only way I can think to describe it. Now here I'm just pushing back some of that white to reveal more of the sand. I felt like it had came down way too far and you really couldn't see any of the sand color. So before I cured it, I just went ahead and pushed all that back. I did the thumb in its entirety just to sort of play around and experiment and just see how it goes before I went ahead and did it to all the nails. So now that I have a better idea of how I'm going to do this, I'm just going to go ahead and do that on the rest of the nails. I took some of that navy color, added it to the cuticle. Again, taking the light blue, adding that to the edges, sort of blending around, not really being too specific, but just making sure that the colors interact with each other. And from there, I just go ahead and I'm literally doing them all together all at once, and I'm going to be curing them all at the same time. See, I'm taking just some of the lighter shades and just adding that to the edges and some randomness like on top of the colors. I would say that my number one advice if you are going to attempt this look is to layer, but not just the colors with more colors and more colors. You really want to utilize that clear, that base gel. From what I mentioned earlier, it helps everything just melt. It's not a perfect blend like an ombre would be, but the colors do just melt a little bit more. They look a little less like paint strokes and more water-like. So that is definitely my number one tip. Use the clear to just help the colors melt into each other a little bit more. And once I'm pretty much finished with that, I'm taking some of that brown color and just adding a little bit of shadow right underneath where the white is. Just taking some of it and using my brush to sort of blend it out a little bit. It really doesn't need to be perfect. It's sand. It's not going to be a perfect blend, so that is also okay. And once we're all done with that, all that's left now is to top coat, and here are the final reveals. I completely forgot to add in that blue glitter color. I just added a little bit where the blue is. Nothing worth filming really, but I'm so in love with how these came out. These look exactly how I wanted them. So stunning and so much fun for summer. I'm just so in love with these. They look exactly like a beach. And for the polishes, I love how they perform. They're so pigmented. Didn't have any issues curing despite how pigmented they are and how many layers I did and mixing and all these colors. I had no issues with curing. I loved how the polishes performed. I would definitely recommend these if you're in the market for any new gel polishes. And also, I did want to mention these polishes are like big. These are big bottles. Normally gel polishes, the bottles can be pretty small and you run out quickly. These bottles are big, they will last you. So if you're at all interested, don't forget I'll have everything linked down below. The website along with my 50% off discount code in case you wanted to purchase anything. Go ahead and just save you some money. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.